Hey Spurs fan! We're back with another exclusive video and the hottest updates for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button so you never miss any news about the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get to the news. Could the San Antonio Spurs' recent win against the Sacramento Kings signal a turning point for the team, or is it just a temporary reprieve as teams start to crack the code on rising star Victor Wembanyama? As the Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers, and Houston Rockets have showcased a new defensive strategy that seems to fluster the young phenom, fans are left wondering whether the league has indeed figured him out. In a dramatic turn of events, the San Antonio Spurs have rejuvenated their season after a series of disappointing losses, securing a vital victory against the Sacramento Kings. This win comes amidst growing skepticism about whether the league has finally deciphered the playing style of their standout rookie, Victor Wembanyama. As opposing teams have increasingly deployed larger wings to stifle his performance, the Spurs' ability to adapt to these defensive strategies may well define their trajectory for the rest of the season. Recent games have shown that teams like the Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers, and Houston Rockets have all capitalized on a similar blueprint to defend Wembanyama. By placing a big wing on him and providing immediate help when he receives the ball in the post, they have forced him into uncomfortable situations, resulting in a troubling spike in turnovers. However, the Spurs have seemingly cracked the code. In their matchups against the Rockets and Pelicans, they unleashed a barrage of 32 three-pointers at a remarkable 37.6% accuracy, while also dominating the boards with 25 offensive rebounds. This strategic shift reflects a commitment to moving the ball quickly and exploiting open shots, a testament to their adaptability. Historically, defending a player of Wembanyama's caliber has been a delicate balancing act. Teams have attempted to exploit his youth and inexperience, hoping that aggressive defensive tactics will lead to mistakes. With Wembanyama averaging at least 5 turnovers in 4 of the first 12 games, it appeared that the strategy was bearing fruit. However, the Spurs have responded with ingenuity, leveraging his ability to quickly pass out of double teams and capitalizing on the ensuing chaos to create open looks for players like Julian Champagnie and Devin Vassell. This evolution in their game plan not only showcases their resilience but also highlights a significant shift in how they intend to utilize their star player moving forward. The immediate implications of this newfound strategy could be monumental for the Spurs as they aim to solidify their standing in the league. By forcing opposing defenses to make a choice, either focus on containing Wembanyama or risk leaving capable shooters wide open, the Spurs are effectively turning the tables on their adversaries. Wembanyama's growing confidence in shooting from distance, highlighted by his recent performance against the Bulls, only adds another layer of complexity to their offensive scheme. As the Spurs continue to find their rhythm, the question remains, how will other teams adjust to counter this dynamic approach? The answer could redefine the narrative of their season and reshape the landscape of the league itself. The San Antonio Spurs' recent adjustments in their game strategy may significantly shape their trajectory for the rest of the season. With a promising start at 9-4, the Spurs have not only found a way to leverage Victor Wembanyama's unique skill set but also managed to build a more adaptable and resilient team. This newfound offensive dynamism can lead to increased confidence among players, as they see their contributions directly impacting the game. If the Spurs continue to capitalize on this strategy, they could emerge as serious contenders in the Western Conference, forcing opponents to rethink their defensive game plans while also fostering a winning culture within the franchise. Reactions to the Spurs' successful countermeasures have been varied within the basketball community. Analysts are beginning to recognize the innovative approach San Antonio has taken, likening it to how previous champions have adapted to defensive schemes aimed at neutralizing star players. Coaches around the league are now under pressure to devise new strategies to counteract the Spurs' offensive rebounding and perimeter shooting. Moreover, the market for potential trades and player acquisitions has become more dynamic, with teams keen to bolster their rosters to match the Spurs' evolving game plan. As the season progresses, the performances of complementary players like Champagnie and Johnson will be closely scrutinized, as their ability to hit shots consistently could dictate the Spurs' playoff aspirations. Looking ahead, the Spurs face a pivotal moment in their season. If they can maintain their current momentum and continue to keep defenses guessing, they might not only solidify their place in the playoff race but also lay the groundwork for long-term success. The challenge lies in sustaining this level of performance against tougher opponents who may devise their own counter strategies. This situation presents a fascinating narrative. Will the Spurs continue to innovate, or will other teams catch up? As we delve deeper into the season, the Spurs' ability to adapt will be tested, leading us to consider how they will respond to the inevitable adjustments from rival teams. The next chapter in this unfolding story promises to be thrilling as we witness how San Antonio navigates these challenges while aiming for a memorable season. What if the return of Kawhi Leonard could redefine the future of the San Antonio Spurs and shake the very foundation of the NBA? As fans eagerly await the implications of this shocking announcement, one question looms large: how much can Kawhi elevate the team's performance and bring them back to championship contention? Stay tuned as we dive into the potential impact of this blockbuster move on the Spurs roster, strategy, and their quest for glory. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Antonio Spurs. In a move that sent shockwaves throughout the NBA and left fans and analysts alike in sheer disbelief, the San Antonio Spurs have officially announced the acquisition of superstar forward Kawhi Leonard. Once a cornerstone of the franchise, Leonard's return is not just a homecoming, it symbolizes a new chapter for the Spurs, a team that has long been synonymous with excellence and resilience. As whispers of his potential return circulated in the weeks leading up to the announcement, the excitement reached a fever pitch, yet few dared to believe that the Spurs would successfully navigate the complex landscape of free agency and trade negotiations to bring back one of the league's most dynamic talents. The implications of this signing ripple far beyond the immediate impact on the court. They set the stage for a seismic shift in the balance of power within the Western Conference. Kawhi Leonard's journey in the NBA has been nothing short of remarkable. From his early days as a promising young player under the meticulous guidance of Spurs coach Greg Popovich to his emergence as a two-time NBA champion and Finals MVP, Leonard has consistently proven himself as a player capable of elevating teams to new heights. His unique blend of defensive prowess, scoring ability, and unparalleled work ethic has made him a household name, and his return to San Antonio is laden with nostalgia and potential. The Spurs, a franchise known for their ability to develop talent and create a cohesive unit, now have the opportunity to reintegrate Leonard into their system, fostering a sense of continuity while blending it with fresh aspirations for the upcoming season. The timing of Leonard's announcement could not be more critical, as the Spurs look to regain their status as contenders in a league that has become increasingly competitive. With the rise of powerhouse teams and young, dynamic rosters across the NBA, the Spurs face the challenge of not only re-establishing their identity but also proving that they can compete at the highest level. Leonard's presence rejuvenates a fanbase that has remained loyal through thick and thin, eager to witness the revival of a team that once dominated the league. The front office's commitment to bringing back a player of Leonard's caliber reflects a strategic vision that prioritizes both immediate success and long-term sustainability, aiming to blend seasoned veterans with emerging talent in a quest for another championship banner. Moreover, Kawhi Leonard's return to the Spurs opens up an intriguing narrative for the entire league. As a player who has often been at the center of discussions about loyalty, legacy, and the future of basketball, his choice to come back raises questions about the evolving dynamics of player movement and team allegiance in today's NBA landscape. It challenges the notion that superstars are perpetually seeking greener pastures, instead highlighting the importance of legacy and connection to a franchise that shaped his career. As fans eagerly await the unfolding drama of the upcoming season, one thing is certain: Kawhi Leonard's presence in San Antonio not only revitalizes the Spurs but also reignites the hope of a championship run, making the NBA landscape all the more compelling and unpredictable. The arrival of this player is poised to be a game-changer for the club, not merely due to his remarkable skills on the field but also because of the influence he can exert off it. His technical prowess and tactical understanding of the game are unparalleled, enabling him to read plays and anticipate opponents' moves with uncanny accuracy. His ability to control the tempo of the match and make split-second decisions will undoubtedly enhance the overall performance of the team. With his experience in high-pressure situations, he brings a level of composure that is often missing in younger players, allowing him to be a stabilizing force during crucial moments. This kind of leadership is invaluable, as it can inspire teammates to elevate their own game, creating a ripple effect that bolsters the entire squad. Moreover, his presence on the field will open up new tactical possibilities for the coaching staff. The versatility this player offers allows for various formations and strategies that can be employed depending on the opponent. His capability to operate in multiple positions not only adds depth to the roster but also makes the team less predictable. Opponents will find it challenging to devise a game plan against a player who can seamlessly transition from a playmaker to a finisher. This unpredictability can be a weapon in itself, creating space for other forwards and allowing midfielders to exploit gaps in opposing defenses. The club's attacking dynamics will be transformed, leading to increased scoring opportunities and, ultimately, a higher likelihood of securing victories. In addition to his on-field contributions, this player has a unique ability to connect with fans and the broader community. His charisma and genuine passion for the sport resonate well with supporters, fostering a sense of unity and pride around the club. His engagement in community outreach programs and charitable initiatives can strengthen the club's brand and establish a deeper bond with its fan base. By embodying the values of hard work, dedication, and humility, he sets a positive example for aspiring young athletes, inspiring them to chase their dreams while remaining grounded. This connection not only enhances the club's image but also solidifies its standing within the community, generating loyalty and support that can be crucial during challenging times. Lastly, it's essential to consider the economic impact this player could have on the club. A player of his caliber often attracts more than just attention on the pitch. He brings with him a wealth of commercial opportunities. Increased merchandise sales, heightened media coverage, and greater ticket sales are just a few of the avenues through which the club can benefit financially. Such financial influx can be reinvested into the club, leading to improvements in facilities, youth development programs, and scouting efforts for future talents. The potential for growth is immense, and with the right trajectory, the club could find itself in a position to compete not only domestically but also on an international scale. This player is not just a signing, he represents a pivotal moment in the club's journey toward greatness. The atmosphere surrounding a football club is often a tapestry woven from the diverse opinions and emotions of its supporters. Their loyalty is not just a matter of allegiance, it's a profound connection that transcends mere fandom. When discussing the opinions of the club's supporters, one cannot overlook the fervor that fuels their passion. Many fans view the club as an extension of their identity, binding them to a community that shares their hopes, dreams, and heartaches. This communal spirit is palpable, especially during match days, when the stands erupt in a cacophony of chants and cheers, a collective expression of devotion that resonates long after the final whistle. Supporters often have varying perspectives on the club's management and strategies. Some are staunch advocates of the current leadership, believing that the direction taken is the right one for the club's future. They argue that the recent investments in player development and infrastructure signal a commitment to long-term success, fostering a culture that values not just immediate results but sustainable growth. This group is typically vocal in their support during matches, using their presence to rally the team and create an electrifying atmosphere that can often sway the course of the game. They see themselves as partners in the club's journey, sharing in the triumphs and tribulations, and often feel a sense of pride in being part of a larger narrative that extends beyond the pitch. Conversely, there are those whose opinions reflect a deep-seated frustration with the club's recent performances. These supporters are quick to voice their discontent, often questioning the decisions made by management and the coaching staff. They believe that the club has lost its way, straying from the principles that once defined its success. For them, each disappointing match feels like a personal affront, a betrayal of the hopes they've invested in the team. Social media platforms become their battleground, where they air grievances and seek solidarity with like-minded fans. They argue passionately for a change in strategy, calling for a re-evaluation of player signings and tactical approaches, believing that a return to the club's traditional values could reignite the spark that once made their team a formidable force. Yet, amid the discord, there remains a shared love for the club that ultimately unites these diverse opinions. Most supporters, regardless of their stance, recognize that their passion stems from a place of deep emotional investment. They are aware that the highs of victory are only as exhilarating as the lows of defeat are painful. This understanding cultivates a resilience among the fanbase. They may disagree vehemently about the path forward, but their commitment to the club remains unwavering. The conversations in the stands, the debates in pubs, and the discussions online all contribute to a vibrant culture of support that is crucial for the club's identity. In essence, while opinions may differ, the underlying thread is a profound love for the club, a love that binds them together in both joyous and challenging times, making the football experience richer and more meaningful. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about our San Antonio Spurs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video, Spurs fans.